Hello guys and welcome back to Craze. So today I'll be featuring this Innova's audio upgrade. It has a pretty decent setup. It's a stage 1 audio upgrade. It has components in the front, components in the rear, a 4-inch supporting coaxial speakers in the last row, a 4-channel amp, a mono block, a dual coil sub, and most importantly a mastermind doubled-in touchscreen system. So I'll be explaining you guys a complete equipment in detail. So without any further delay, let's get started with the video. So guys, I shall be giving you guys a brief introduction of the equipments. So this is a Pioneer AVHZ5290 doubled-in touchscreen system, and that's the DLS B6A components in the front. That's the placement of the tweeter, and the mid bass is in the stock location. Same in case on this side, tweeter here, and the mid bass is in the stock location. So moving to the rear, we have the tweeter placement here and the mid bass located here. Same in case on this side, tweeter placed here and a mid bass. This is an MTX TX265C component, and the last row has a 4-inch supporting coaxial speaker, one on this side and the other on that side, and 2 amps are placed. Right under the driver's seat is a 4-channel amp, and right under the co-passenger seat is the mono block. I shall be removing these seats and giving you guys a complete view of the amps, as well as removing one of the door panel and showing you guys the damping. So to the rear is a dual coil sub. This is a block point velocity series sub. I'll be explaining more regarding this sub, and this has been fitted with a custom enclosure. So let's move to the bonnet and see the wiring. So guys, this is the stock battery. There is no additional battery added in this vehicle. So the wire comes out from the battery, goes into the cord and fuse holder. It's a 150 ampere fuse holder, splits into 2 4-gauge wiring which goes inside the cabin. As you guys can see, everything is completely watertight and it's been zip tagged and neatly taken inside the cabin. So guys, I shall be removing the door panel, one of this door panel, to show you guys how well the damping is done. As I cannot remove all the 4 door panels, it's a very time consuming process. As well as on the rear doors, the tweeter is being placed on the door panel. It's drilled and placed on the door panel, so I cannot remove the rear panels as so much wiring is going on from the crossover, so I don't want to screw up with the wiring. So I'll be removing one of the front door panel to show you guys how well the damping is done, as it's same on the photos. And I'll be showing you guys the front component as the DLS component and the MDF custom ring. Moreover, I'll be removing both the front seats to expose the amplifiers, the monoblock and the 4-channel to give you guys a clear view of how well the wiring as well as setup is done. So let's get started with the work.
Over your skin you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break.
So guys, here's the damping, so I removed this two panel. And this has a 2-layer damping of Base FX companies. It's an aluminum damping sheet. It's been doing great for past 4 years. And here's the MDF custom rings, speaker rings, and again there's another layer of damping inside. So it's a pretty good damping. It's done in a very professional manner. And coming to the speaker, this is a DLS B6A component. This is a mid-bass speaker. It has a max of 80 watts RMS and the tweeter is placed there. And here's the crossover. Again, it's watertight with foam. So I shall fit back the speaker and get inside and explain you guys regarding the amplifier. Coming to the inside, this is the Pioneer AV8Z 5290PT. It has all the bells and whistles and the features which a head unit should have. It has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It also has YouTube, so I'll be making a complete video on that. And moving to the amplifier, below the driver's side seat is a Blowpoint MP4 4-channel amplifier. At 4 channels, it has 110 watts at each channel. So, and at 2 channels, it has 300 watts. So this is a 4-channel. I'm using it as a 4-channel. So it's giving a pretty great performance. It's not a professional series, but yes, the performance is pretty powerful. So you guys can see the wiring. This is a seat belt wiring, so I'll just move that away. All the wiring is brought under the carpet, so everything is done in a very neat manner. Moving to the co-passenger side, here's the Paul Cordio's monoblock or the Brazo's monoblock. It's a P880. It has 500 watt RMS at single ohm. It's a very stable amplifier. And the bass controller for this amplifier is placed there, again on the driver's side. So moving to the rear speakers, as I previously explained, this is the MTX TX265C component speakers, tweeter here and the component here. I shall be dropping down a picture of this. So guys, moving to the rear, here's the Blowpoint Velocity series dual coil sub. This is a great sub, and this was completely imported from Germany. It was not available in India unless you imported it. And this is fitted with a custom fiberglass enclosure based on the volume space required. 12-inch sub, dual coil, so it needs a mono block. It cannot be run with a 4-channel or 2-channel amp. So coming up with the performance, this single sub is enough to power such a huge cabin space. I guess you know the length of an Innova, so this is pretty much enough to give out very good bass. So as you guys can see, it takes a very minimalistic space. Comparing the whole size of the boot, this is how much space the subwoofer requires. So I'll be playing 2 demo songs, one to show the subwoofer's performance and one for the overall performance. So let's get inside and start with the demo. So guys, the head unit as well as the amps are booted up and the Android Auto is currently active. And I'll be playing 2 songs, one is On and On and the other one is Mortals. This is for the overall performance and this is for the bass. So let's first start with the overall performance. And guys, before starting, I would like to tell you that I have kept the volume at 20 and the bass at medium. So let's start.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
So guys, that was just for the overall performance, and you guys would have seen the mobile just dropped down because of the bass. And guys, to be frank, set up the amps or the performance to the max. I'll just show you guys the graphic. It's almost flat, so just imagine how well it'll sound if we boot up the complete thing. Since it's a family wagon, as various different taste and preferences people will be traveling, I haven't kept up the settings to the max. So guys, now let's move to the next song. It's the Motors, again from NCS. So this is to show the performance of the woofer, and again it's the same thing. Volume is at 20 and the bass is at medium. So let's start. So guys, the door panel, the seats are back into its place. So this is pretty much the setup of this vehicle. It's like a mini home theater on wheels. People traveling this vehicle can enjoy music for a longer duration as it won't hurt their ears. As it has a very crisp and clear vocals with mediocre bass, as well as you have a bass controller so you can adjust the bass accordingly. So if you guys ask me to rate this setup out of 10, I would give it 8.5 out of 10. So this setup was done at two different places. EB Bass did the damping, the DLS components, two 4-channel amplifiers, and coaxials at the middle row, the woofer, the custom enclosure. This was all done by EB Bass. Then later on, after a few years, this vehicle got an upgrade from Evo Custom, so it got a Pioneer AVH Z5290 with the Polcordio, the Brazo monoblock amplifier with MTX components in the middle row, and the last row got a coaxial, 4-inch coaxial from Block1. So this setup roughly cost around 1.5 to 1.6 lakhs, considering that few things had to be imported. Yes, it is a bit expensive, but considering the quality of materials used and the workmanship, I feel it's pretty much worth. So if you guys like this video, please consider that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe. Stay tuned, more interesting videos coming up. And if you have any queries or suggestions, just let me know down in the comment section, and I'll make sure to reply to it. See you guys in the next video.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.